Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year and all that jazz. Just getting in touch with you just to give you some more hints and tips on your assessment task and what you should do for it. And certainly, please get in touch with me if you've got any questions. The assessment task itself you can find on Frog in the Year 12 portal under English, blah, blah, blah. It's all there. Now, a couple of things I just wanted to go over. If you're sort of having trouble wrapping your head around it, really have a look at this, slide details of what they want. And I think, get yourself a plan of, get 10 pieces of paper and go, all right, this is what I want to have on the first one. This is what I'm going to have on the second one, all that kind of stuff. Now, keep in mind all of these details, all right? And I'll just show you sort of how people have done it from last year. So we can have 40 words of quotes and stuff like that, and then 100 words as notes to sort of explain why you put something there. All right, so here's one from last year, completely different topic. All right, but you'll see, so theirs was called The Last Dance, The Quest for Freedom. All right, so up here, you'll see that yours is called New Ideas, the Human Experience in Text, the Individual and the Collective. So that's what you'd have somewhere on your first slide to tell us what it was. Then they've got the two texts they were looking at, and context was a big thing for them, but you don't have to have that in there. But for our module, the big thing is human experiences. So maybe you might want to put some definitions in there, of these kinds of things, or what is the human experience, or what is the individual and the collective, that kind of thing. Then you'll also see that, and that's what they've put there, the values and connections. Then, just in case you weren't sure sort of what notes were or where they were, if you click on the bottom down here, it basically gives you details. And what you'll see is that this is basically an introductory paragraph. They've got 100 words, all right? So boom, 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 and that's nice and concise, all right? So they've got a couple of pictures from the film, and then they've used details, close-up shot, and what it does for us, surrealism, expressionism, why that's in there, all right? And then we've got the details from the actual text themselves, so that's that 40 words of found content and exactly what the slide's about. And the reason why you can see all these slides are sort of dark black is because the main film that they were doing, Metropolis, was black and white. So it was fairly simple to choose your background. So go back to where you come from, you've got to think about sort of the font you're using and the images that you choose and the color of the background. They also can represent something, and that's what you can put on your last slide. As I was saying, super dodgy editing, but yeah, so in your notes to explain your rationale for the information presented, this is where you can also a little bit talk about why you use particular slides and things like that, but no big deal on that. And the main thing is, as we can see on whoever's this was, that they've got all of these details about techniques and why they're used. There's a metaphor, a motive language. That's the important thing. All of these slides are almost like an essay. The whole idea of this assessment task is that when it comes to writing essays for this in your trials and everything like that, is that it's simple because you've got all your information here. All right, and just remember the notes and what those notes are like, and that's cool. So please get in touch, with your drafts. Show me what you're doing, and I'll help you out. Slide.